Hi guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to the Bold and the Beautiful spoiler updates for the week of April 11th through 15th. So we do have some juicy ones coming up this week. Ridge and Taylor are going to argue about Sheila. Taylor is still so convinced that Sheila has changed and wants to take up for her. So I can definitely see that being a problem with her and Ridge. So it looks like after Thomas confronts Sheila, she warns him to keep their business to himself and not to open his mouth. So that's going to be interesting scene. I wonder if she's going to be able to convince him that she had nothing to do with the shooting. I think he's still going to have it in the back of his mind that Sheila could be involved. And it looks like Brooke, Ridge, and Taylor are going to have a moment of peace. And of course, that makes sense with everything going on. That's one thing you can count on. When there's a tragedy, they will all come together and put their differences aside. Now, another spoiler is saying that Taylor is going to bring Sheila back from the edge. So apparently, Sheila is going to go to the top of the hospital and contemplate taking her life. I'm going to have to see how this plays out because I don't know if this is an act or for real. We will have to see because we know Sheila is all about number one and only number one. Now, also seeing that Bridget is going to use her medical expertise to save Steffy's life. I really hope that they integrate her back into the storyline because I think she's missing, especially with Deacon back. It would be great to see her back on scene. But it also says she's going to comfort Liam and give him good news about Steffy because apparently he's heartbroken. Also, Hope stands by Steffy's side and begs her to fight for her life, which to me, that is in character for Hope, that she would be wanting Steffy to fight hard, to stay there for her kids. Going back to the Sheila and Taylor storyline with Taylor talking Sheila off the ledge, another site is saying that Sheila and Taylor share a horrifying experience that leaves them bonded. So I'm sure that once she saves her or convinces her not to jump, Taylor's going to feel a special bond to Sheila. So again, that's just leading up to this big reveal. I'm thinking that Taylor's going to get close to Sheila and then it's going to come out that Sheila was the actual shooter. So it looks like this tragedy is going to bring everybody back on the scene, and it says that Carter and Quinn get reacquainted. So that would be interesting to see. And Zende and Paris go to the hospital to support his family. So I wonder if Zende, Paris, Carter, and Quinn are all going to be there at the same time. So that's some interesting dynamics that kind of got put on the back burner for a while with this lead story. So back to Sheila, she is worried when she realizes that her future is in Steffy's hands. So I guess Steffy takes a turn for the getting better, and Sheila realizes that Steffy can survive, and she starts to worry. We know when Sheila gets back into a corner, she starts to do crazy things. Ridge is determined to get revenge on those who hurt his family, and then Taylor shocks Ridge with an announcement about Sheila. So I'm guessing that she's going to befriend Sheila, and that probably leads to the fight with Ridge and Taylor. Now, the last spoiler that I see that's very interesting says that an unexpected turn causes more trouble for Steffy. I have to think that is Sheila trying to get in the room to mess with her recovery. That has to be it, because Sheila doesn't really care for Steffy anyway, and she's worried about getting caught as being the shooter. So she has to try something. Anyway, those are your spoilers for April 11th through 15th. Looks like we have a big week coming up. Drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching. Please like the video, comment, share, and subscribe.